Your Olympic hero has arrived. It's true, it's true.
You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another DVD collection update. To start off with today, we have Kekko Common, the OVA series, which, as you may have guessed by the design, is a Go Nagai series. I have seen the first episode of this before, but I haven't watched the 4 episodes in their entirety. I've also read a little bit of the manga. There's the insert there. Technically, I'm not sure if I could get away with this on YouTube, because it comes real close and it has outline, so I'm covering it just to be safe. But there's the reverse of the insert. Next up, we have La Blue Girl Returns. I've already seen this, obviously, when I reviewed it, but I didn't own it. So now I do own this, plus the original La Blue Girl. Now all I need to complete the set is to buy Lady Blue, which Lady Blue is actually my favorite of the 3. But this one is the 3rd entry in the franchise, and Lady Blue is the 2nd. I cannot show what's on the bottom of this disc, but there's what you can see of the disc itself. Next up, we have the Dracula and Frankenstein animes, the old ones. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to watch this, because I've heard of these before, but I've never seen them before, so now I own them. And there's the disc itself. Next up, we have some more I've added to my digital collection, and for once it's actually not on my Xbox. This time it's on my computer on my Amazon account. And so I went on Amazon and I bought the digital release of MXC Season 5, as Season 5 of MXC is currently the only season of MXC to not actually get a physical DVD release. So now I do own all of MXC because I have the first 4 seasons on DVD amongst the 5 DVD volumes because Season 3 was split in half. So yeah, that's my first ever Amazon digital purchase, and it does work. I checked it. Hopefully it doesn't ever get taken down before I get around to watching it. It's a bit frustrating that I had to use Amazon to buy it, but I really want to watch all of MXC again, so there you go. Next up, we have Trey Parker's The Book of Mormon, which is one of the few things of Trey Parker's that I haven't seen, because I've never really been much of a go-out-and-see-a-play kind of guy. If they made a movie of it, I'd buy it immediately, but this album is the next best thing for now, I guess. It's got the songs from it on there, so I've been listening to it. I've listened to the first 3 songs already, and I'm going to listen to the rest of it throughout the week. Because as I said, I pretty much exclusively only listen to music in the car. I don't listen to music really outside of the car. But yeah, there's the disc itself. There's a booklet that's got a lot of stuff too, so that's pretty cool. But there's some pictures from the play in the book, so that's pretty cool too. Next up, we have the Go Nagai Super Robot Collection. This is exclusive to Italy, but it's got a lot of Go Nagai movies on it that have never been released in the US. So as you can see, we've got Mazinger Z vs. Devilman, Mazinger Z vs. General Nero, Great Mazinger vs. Getter Robo, and that's all on the disc 1. I'm pretty sure in Italy it comes with like a box that both cases go into, but I ordered these on eBay and it didn't come with that. However, they both were factory sealed, so that was cool. But here's disc 2, or set 2 of it, rather. And as you can see, it's got Great Mazinger vs. Getter Robo, and then some subtitle. I don't speak Italian, so I don't know all of that. Then we've got UFO Robot, Gadiger versus Great Mazinger, basically. Like, there's a lot of other stuff here. Then we have Goldrake. I do know that Goldrake is actually Grendizer, but in Italy he's called Goldrake, so it's Grendizer versus Great Mazinger. And then we got Goldrake, Great Mazinger, and Getter Robo versus Dragonsoro. Maybe Dragonsaurus, I'm not sure. But there's the disc itself. And finally, to end off with, we have part of Bootman Bill's collection. We got Steel Jeeg, and Steel Jeeg has never been released in the US. As far as I know, it's never been released outside of Japan. But here we have a nice bootleg of it. The entire classic 70s mecha anime on DVD. There's the spine. And there's the back of the case. As you can see, the discs have no art and just have very plain text on a white disc, similar to the Tranzor Z set I showed in an older video. But I am curious about Steel Jeeg. I've never actually watched any of Steel Jeeg, obviously. I have seen Robot Girls Z, which had Steel Jeeg in it as one of the girls, but she wasn't, like, major. From what I understand, the main character in Jeeg has like this wristband thing that lets him turn into Jeeg, so it's kind of like a Power Ranger suit almost, but like bigger. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this collection update. I'm Fugitive Red Eye. Have a good one. Toodles.
That sucked. I'm sure glad that's over with.
You fucking Mackay are all the same. One little sniff of pussy and you lose it.